We use stress a lot when we also mean anxiety. I'm anxious about that. We worry about things that are going to happen in the future. I teach our athletes this all the time. You cannot control what's going to happen in the future. You can worry about it all night long. You can stay up all night long. You can come up with every possible thing. But we only worry about the stuff that hasn't happened yet. How much of that negative stuff actually happens? 10% maybe. I can't give you a scientific number, but a small percentage. And all the hours worrying about all that stuff are wasted from being present in your life and present in what's going on now. If I can be present in what I'm doing now and give my all to what I'm doing, what more than that can I actually do? Can you tangibly show me where pressure exists? Can you tangibly show me where stress? Can you show me where control is? Can you show me your control? They're concepts, they're not tangible, right? So let's start there. If we look at pressure, pressure is a combination of our thoughts, our feelings, and our physical responses to it. We call it pressure. If you and I are just having a conversation, you go, oh, this is a pressure-filled job and I got this situation going on. I kind of know what you're talking about, right? Because physiologically, I know my muscles are pretty tensed up a little bit. I know I'm not as loose as I was before. Okay. I know my thoughts are generally going into, what do I have to do? And what if I go wrong? And what do I have to remember? And what do I have to do with all that? And we do this in sport all the time. And we teach it from youth sport all the way up. You got to be there. You got to give it your all the time. You can't make mistakes. You can't do that. You got parents and coaches yelling at 4-year-olds running around kicking a soccer ball. All this kind of stuff. What are we setting them up to also do is fear failure. And what happens when we feel fear failure is we don't grow. We don't try new things. We don't stretch ourselves because what's the consequence going to be? I think it's a mindset as well. And it doesn't mean that I don't value winning and losing and understand the importance of that in multi-domains. But in youth sport, we do have to still teach winning and losing. I am not a big proponent of the participation trophy. Everybody gets a trophy because they show up and they paid their entry fee. We're not teaching the life lessons that come from learning how to lose gracefully, how to be a good sport, how to be a teammate, how to get along with people that are on another team. If we're just giving out the participation trophy, then we're teaching them that everything's going to be okay and you're never going to have to overcome stuff. So I think that's another point that goes into what do we teach at our youth level about expectations and how to manage them. How do we teach them resilience? How do you get up after a loss? How do you get up after a failure? If we didn't get that thing in that guy's inbox and he gets all angry and pissed off that we didn't get it, okay, there may be some consequence. How do I know next time to get better if I don't have something to measure it by?